And I wanted to start a vlog because I'm doing the HCG diet. I'm on VLCD day number 9. So far I've lost 13 pounds. I gained 5 in loading, but I don't count that as part of my loss, so it's still 13 pounds. I was doing the phase 1 from Kevin Trudeau for a while I was waiting for my HCG to come. So total I've lost like 32 pounds, something like that. This is the hardest diet and the easiest diet I've ever done. It's the only one I've ever stuck to. I've not cheated, not even one time, which is a big plus for me. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 30 years old. I'm an army wife. We are stationed in Schweinfurt, Germany right now. We've been here for about 2 years. And my husband has been deployed twice. Once to Iraq, once to Afghanistan. He was injured, so now the Army is kicking him out. We're not sure how much longer we're going to be here. So until then, I'm going to keep doing this diet. I have well over 100 pounds to lose. I have a friend in Washington who's going to do it with me when I get back. She's the one who told me about this, and she's already lost 50 pounds on her first round and 20 pounds so far on her second rounds, but she's doing the drops and I'm doing the injections. I couldn't find the drops here. I'm having trouble finding anything here, really. Can't find stevia or any of the vitamins that I need to take, coconut oil, anything, so I have to order everything online. And it's very slow. It takes about a month for things to show up, so far I'm just doing the diet without it, so hopefully it comes soon. I have PCOS, and I have a really hard time losing weight. When my husband was deployed for 15 months, I did what's called the Lean and Fit program, where we had to go with a personal trainer and work out 6 days a week. 3 days was strength training, and the other 3 days was kickboxing. And I did lose weight, but it took me 15 months to lose 28 pounds. So, and of course I gained that all back as soon as we moved here to Germany, because you have to ship your things 3 months in advance before you're allowed to come over here. That way your stuff is here when you get here. So we were pretty much living in a house with no furniture or anything, just a mattress and plastic forks. So there was a lot of eating out, and my husband had just gotten home from deployment, so I gained it all right back. So ever since I've been back to Germany, I've been trying to get it back off, and I've lost the same last 30 pounds probably 15 times. I'm getting sick of it. So hopefully this HCG diet works for me. I don't want to make this too much longer because I know I don't have any viewers yet, but I wanted to make some vlogs because I watch everybody else's vlogs, and they've been very helpful. And you guys seem to have such a great community out there where you guys all support each other and are like a big family. And I feel like when I'm not doing the vlogs and I'm just watching, I feel like I'm a peeping Tom looking in your window when I'm not supposed to be. So I know that's not how it's supposed to be, but I want to be a part of the community too. I need a lot of help. This is my first round. I'm only into my second week of this diet, so I'm going to have a lot of questions and stuff, so if anybody wants to please help me out and support me on this journey, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Hi everybody, it's Carissa. I thought I would start off by talking to you guys about how I got this way. I wasn't always fat. I weighed 105 pounds. I was very athletic. Played volleyball, basketball, track, softball. I was in jazz, tap, ballet. I was a cheerleader. My weight was fine until I ruptured a bunch of discs in my back. Get down, kitty. And it took me a year to get doctors to listen to me. 12 doctors before somebody would finally give me an MRI to tell me what was wrong. And by then, I had gained a good 50 pounds. So I ended up having emergency surgery, and they only basically fixed one of the discs because it had secreted out onto my sciatic nerves. I couldn't even walk. I was bedridden almost all year. The healing time was about 6 months, and I had gained another 30 pounds. Then I could no longer be athletic. I tried, but I couldn't. So I kept trying every diet I could. Nothing really worked. I didn't know yet that I had PCOS, and then I had to take special medications and everything. And moved to Arizona, and I started teaching, and I was a special ed assistant for blind and special ed kids 4th through 8th grade. And one day after parent-teacher conferences, I went to Walgreens, and I won't get into the whole details of the story, but I was attacked and kind of brought to this apartment. Let's just say there was 2 guns and 5 guys and a lot of police afterwards. So it was a sexual assault, obviously, all 5 of them at the same time, and I couldn't handle it. And when I was in kindergarten, my mother had been kidnapped and raped herself, and the guy went to prison for 18 years, and it destroyed my mother. It triggered bipolar and drug addiction and alcoholism, and I didn't want to be like her. So instead of choosing drugs and alcohol, I chose food, and that wasn't really my way of coping, but you'll probably never hear anybody else say this, but I got fat on purpose. I guess it was a way to protect myself. I got tired of men looking at me sexually. I didn't want to be a victim anymore. I know rape's not about that, but a lot of men have always just looked at me for sex. And I'm not that kind of girl. I never gave it to them or anything, but I wanted to be looked at as somebody people could like, not somebody they were just going to use and throw away. So I got fat on purpose. So here I am. I got married 7 years ago. He knew me when I was 105 pounds, and we didn't even start dating until I was, 240. And he loved me anyway, and that's what made me fall in love with him. He didn't care, to him I was the same person. So I've tried to lose the weight several times, haven't been able to. The most I've ever been able to get off is 28 pounds at a time. And then something happens and it all comes back. I go to the gym. I am a gym rat. I love to work out. I have calendars, just from even last month, where I went every day for like 20-something days in a row, burning 1,700 to 2,000 calories a day, but then all of a sudden my back puts me down again, and I'm back down on my ass for, 3 weeks at a time, and then I can't move, and then I can't even barely stand up, so I definitely can't stand there and cook, and my husband pretty much just brings me Subway and things like that, and yells at me because I worked out so hard, and then I cry because how do you lose the weight if you can't work out? Just still having a hard time accepting that I can't work out. My back won't let me, so my friend told me about this diet, and I have a hard time believing you can lose weight without working out, but I guess you can, because I've lost 13 pounds in like 9 days, something like that, 8 or 9 days, so I don't even know if I'm going to share this, because that was kind of a personal story, but here I am, and getting started. My next vlog, I'll tell you about the first week and a half and how it went for me, and thanks for watching. Bye.